It's gonna be the June 10th of the year.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
I'm ready for White Boy Summer.
You are there as you hear the announcer, who is also a terraforming wizard. He knows Femme Violente, so he gives you a good shout out. If you ever want to amp the crowd up, tell me how you do it in role performance. Terraforming announcer wizard, who I don't name. George waves his wand staff, and out of the end of it, you see a particle effect, like a little green, a little gray, and then the ground beneath you begins to shift. 3 elk exit the gate opposite you, and some trees and a log and exactly 1 rock. This is a beginner level spell, as it is a beginner level fight. Roll initiative.
Excellent.
Do you
I
still have
walk
the
up
buns?
kind of behind this log, and then I just cast Frostbite on this front elk right here.
Okay, read Frostbite.
I cause numbing frost to form on a creature I can see within range. The target makes a con saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 cold damage and has disadvantage on its next attack. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, I mean, these are not strong animals. It looks really fucking bummed. Disadvantage on attack. Criella, what do you got?
I walk forward and try to befriend this one over here with animal handling.
Tell me how you do it, and then we'll roll animal handling.
I pick up some grass off the ground because everyone knows that elk like grass.
Okay.
I walk forward and whisper, "This is for friendship."
Let me quickly decide if it understands English. The music is really good for this.
+3 to 17.
It is eating, but it is side-eyeing you.
We have an understanding now. I like to end my turn there.
Next up is Elk 1.
Don't betray me, Elk One.
Elk 1 notices you're out of grass.
God damn it!
He takes big bites, and he's gonna give you the hooves. He gives you a 5 damage whomping.
What the fuck, Elk One? I thought we had understanding. We were friends.
He's going at the source, the real bastard here. You duck under the log, and it kind of passes you, trying to charge you. Mr. Violente.
I say, sis, that ain't right. I throw my net on that elk standing nearest, and then I'm immediately chunking my spear at the other one.
Now, Criella, make a dexterity saving throw.
I'm making elk jerky.
You duck as the spear flies over your head and into the elk. Elk 1 is looking really bad. He is charging. And because he's going to attack off a straight line, if he hits you, you're going to take bonus damage.
Bring it on, Buster.
You are like gored from the side. It is going to be this plus 10. Oh my god. You take 16 damage.
Brother!
You get fucked up. We got Andre, I guess. Andre, cast a spell or something.
Fuck it, I'm gonna fire a firebolt at this motherfucker. He's on fire though, right?
He is not flammable. Deer are not typically flammable. He's also coated in blood. If you wanted to like spend this turn covering him in hay,
I pull out my scimitar and ram it up its sphinx as far as it can reach and then twist it around.
because this is a savage series of events. How do you want to kill it? Do you want to pull its ass out?
Oh lord.
I would like to be spinning my weapon so fast that it eventually gets airborne, and I'm just like holding it up and spinning it like a cotton candy.
Absolutely not. That is not your Coliseum debut. Benny doesn't gore and taffy an elk.
You're jerky, bitch.
Oh no.
It is dead set on killing you.
I guess I'm gonna hustle up that tree.
Make an athletics check. I can get you way up in this tree.
You got us disqualified because you rolled like shit.
With one hand holding in your viscera, the other one leaps you up the tree. There are people booing you.
First round. Yes.
He charges the tree as hard as he can to try to shake you down. His forehead hits it instead of primarily his antlers. He knocks himself unconscious.
I am so distraught that this deer betrayed my trust after me giving him friendship. He spit in my face. So I take out my short sword and try to chop off his head. The anime thing where I slice, and like the deer doesn't realize it's been sliced yet, and then slowly it slides off his body and it just comes off.
It's gone forever. Andre, start hitting this elk, please.
Well, I do a little strut, like a little gig, like a little Irish jig.
Lovely.
Up to crossbow his ass.
What the hell is this song that's playing?
This is the ending of Gladiator.
Is it really?
Yeah, like my Irish jig and then
It goes night night forever.
I immediately hop on this log and spin around with my hands up, screaming, "Are you not entertained?"
Performance check. I'm really not.
No, do some juggling.
You hear the announcer. He makes a comment about how some people in the crowd need to stay awake. In order to spice the show up, he's taking you to the Gator Zone.
Mama said Gators is ornery because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
Go ahead and roll initiative, everyone.
You gotta watch out for the death roll.
Mr. Violente, you were taking the lead in the Gator Zone. I know it's really hard to see the squares, but I could not, after a long time, unfuck it. So just do your best.
Okay, I go to this rock, but I do it swimming under the water, and when I come up like a dolphin or something, just like shooting out of the water. And I cast Shape Water on the water immediately surrounding the rock to freeze it all, just to make it harder for the gators to jump up here.
Great move. Great, you spray your new rock that you live in. He probably does one of these. One of the crocodiles goes under the water, and try as you might, you don't know where he went. The other one keeps his nose and eyes above water and makes it over into the reeds.
and I'm going to cast Silent Image and turn myself and cast like a rock that looks like one of these, and hunch down with my crossbow, setting patiently waiting.
You are in your rock now.
Rock solid.
You net it nice. Super great. Everyone's clapping. Criella, kill something. You're
I hit him
translucent.
with a wee.
Your face is horrifying whenever I make it translucent.
You're correct. Jesus Christ.
Truly upsetting.
Assassin's Creed Michael Fassbender movie actually isn't dog shit.
You're
I
just
don't
like-
believe you.
I don't believe you.
I sneak attack with my bow and shoot it right in the eye.
just put down one of the crocodiles.
Hell yeah.
You guys handled the situation. You ascertained what was going on. You moved in. You captured and killed. A lot of the people in the crowd are very excited about what happened.
I give you a full strength high five.
Fuck yeah.
You die. You guys now have a problem. One problem to be exact.
I just use Shape Water to pull more water up on top of this and make my ice tower higher and thinner. And then I just sit there with my Yakulwa waiting to be attacked.
And you're now higher off the ground. Chad, you were savaged from the shallow waters and take 11 damage. He got all the way behind you and he clamped on.
You were disguised as a rock, and you still got caught.
He can smell you. It doesn't create any other sensory effect. He knows you're there.
Brother, I told you to watch out for the death roll.
If I learned anything from killing gators, brother, from swamp people, shoot right behind the head. And that's what I'm doing with my crossbow.
Is that what Andre knows?
Yes, he's an avid swamp people watcher.
Avid swamp people. It all goes on the spreadsheet, Chad. You hit it in the tooth, and the bolt just like folds.
2 again.
Man, this is bad news. I know my brother's afraid of any apex predator that lived through the KT extinction.
What is my movement?
I think it's 60 feet.
What?
Yeah, your
printed this
dash will be
shit
60. No, his movement's 30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was about to
sorry.
shit myself. I was like, "Are you a car?"
I like to shoot my bow at the gator.
That does hit gators.
Continue just sitting on my ice, but I look over there and I cast Shape of Water kind of toward on the crocodile's side of Fem Violente
Mm-hmm.
to change the opacity and make it crystal clear.
I just let you know, and on a secret, that it turns out I'm actually blind and just see through scent. I'm like Daredevil.
You're like it's Book of Eli.
Yes.
He is wearing black shades and he's heading west with the word of God. Alright, for his turn, Andre goes into cardiac arrest.
So this little weird dog, how hurt is he?
He looks pretty healthy. He's eating his Wheaties.
Yeah, you should fuck him up.
I'm gonna run over here in between them and fire a frostbite. And I'm rolling one or this.
He doesn't care about it, Chad. Comes off the fingertips wrong, and something a little weird happens.
Nice.
I spear this thing through the side, first off.
So 9 damage. I go for another shot.
I
So
don't blame you. You are in great positioning and playing D&D combat effectively.
Yes.
It makes a noise that can only be described as the 1 hit point noise.
Oh wait, it only has 1 hit point left? Is
Well,
that what I would...
I wouldn't say that, but I would say that it.
Yeah, if I looked at it like, oh, that thing looks pretty injured, I'd say on a scale of like 1 to 17 hit points, it's probably about a 1.
And the announcer comes up over the megaphone and goes, "And that's a 1 hit point gator if I've ever seen one." You see a young child in the stands, and he goes, "Wow, that thing looks like it has 2 hit points." And the guy next to him is a seasoned gladiator he's really been in here before, and man, does he get high rounds. And he says, "Oh no, it is about exactly half of that."
I dive off of my ice tower here and land in the water pretty flat, almost like a belly flop, so that I don't, break my neck in the shallow waters.
Yeah.
And I swim to this thing and execute what I've been practicing since I was a child, the Benny Death Roll. I grab it by its right arm and spin, and I kick its head and rip its arm off. That's why
The seasoned veteran fighter up on the wall goes, "Wow, now that was exactly enough damage."
What does the dumb kid say?
"Wow, that didn't look like enough damage."
I cast Big PP.
Cast at advantage.
Damn.
I never noticed, but Finn's got a monster hog.
Damn.
Wow, he's penised up. You are settling in for the green light to do the bone round.
Bone zone?
Yeah, you are in the bone zone. They're kind of getting the skeletons in and getting them where they need to be, and giving them, they have to stop by hair and makeup and get all pretty for the camera. And while everyone is getting back to their seats with whatever shitty snacks they offer, you see a man in a black cloak getting escorted out from the crowd. Like, "Come on, why? It's always the same thing with you guys. Come on." The guards are just even more forcefully nudging him out. He's like, "I can't even stop by to have a good time anymore. What would I do?" And then he's gonzo.
Perception to see if maybe they'd confiscated anything on him.
Okay.
15.
You get a better look at his face in a way that you might recognize him later. You know that you haven't seen this guy ever, but the guards don't seem to like him. He, under his sleeves, has something shiny covering his arms.
Interesting. I relay this to everybody else and tell them, I wonder if maybe he's using that to shine light in competitors' eyes or something like that.
Before you get the green light, you hear murmurs in the crowd. Some people are leaving. Some people are talking worried. A few people run out, and you see off to the horizon a good pillar of smoke.
How far away from the pit?
Pretty far. It would be somewhere in Warm Kiln. The announcer comes out, and all the skeletons kind of fade. The final exhibition round has been canceled tonight due to a fire that has broken out at the Hogwash Inn in Warm Kiln. If you have any family to check on, please do so.
Well, the only person I got is my brother here.
And we kiss.
All right, let's check it out. Let's see what's going on.
Let's see this hogwash.
I walk up to this person in the back of the crowd here, and I'm just like, "Hey, what's going on?"
I was hoping you could tell me. I was on my way out to the carnival. What happened here?
I don't know. Why are there guards protecting a fire? And I just start making my way forward, like, "What is going on? Somebody tell me."
Well, there's a lot of drunk people around this time of night. Some people going to, some coming from the carnival. Probably don't want people running in.
That's a good point. I run up to the guard and I say, like, "Hey, what happened in there? Why are y'all defending the building?"
Did you see anything that could help us in our investigation?
No, I was over at the pit, man. I have an alibi.
I asked, do you all want to put it out?
Yeah, I asked if they want help putting it out or if we should just let this fucker burn.
They've already evacuated everyone out of it and everything of value, and they've fought the fire to a stable point. It's just kind of smoldering now. If there's anything that you need to know about the inside, you can ask a Kingsman.
I'd rather not. Let me just look inside real quick.
I can't do that.
Look, sir, I've been reading Sherlock Holmes books for the entirety of my life.
I don't know who that is.
Me and Andre just kind of walk up and look in over the roof because we can do that.
While you are walking up, some guy creeps up to Benny. I heard someone at the hard place did it to increase business, Only one bar? 2 bars? Which one do you want?
That's a good point, man. Hey, guards, do you think there's foul play involved? Did you guys see what started the fire?
It's too early on in the investigation to figure that out.
You let me in, I could help out, but whatever. Just keep me down.
I heard the king did it because his favorite bar is Pints at the Plaza. He was there last week. You see another group of people who are together, and they're kind of grumbling. I can't believe we're missing the first night in Omni Mall over this.
In Omni Mall?
There is also a beggar who looks insane, and he says, "A new god has arisen to join the pantheon and replace our deaf sea. He is wrathful, and he rains fire from the sky."
Hey, what was that you said about fire raining from the sky?
Straight down.
Is that what set the inn on fire?
I seen it with my own 2 eyes. He points at his eyes and opens them really wide, and you see very clearly that one of his eyes has like a opaque cataract. It looks like the building has been burnt pretty holistically, but I mean, there's really not much roof, I guess.
Do you know, what exactly struck it? Was it, lightning, or...
A new, young, and wrathful god who will act as a titan of vengeance.
How did the god burn the building?
From the sky, where gods are. He points down at the ground and says, "Us!" And then he points up and says, "Gods!"
Did it look like a spell to you, or something? A little bit more tangible?
"I got a spell for you right here." And he flashes his hands open and nothing happens.
Whoa! I jump back, and then I say, "So did you know about this new god beforehand, or have you put all this together based on the fire from the sky?"
"I've been told I'm a bit of a genius myself, ever since I saw the fire. 20, maybe 30 minutes.
Is it a godlike charm?
Your eyes roll back into your head, Andre.
Damn it, stop using their names.
Yo, dude, what's poppin'?
Nothing shock-a-lock?
Yeah, I was watching through some of my devout earlier at the pit. That rock thing was almost really cool. Too bad you got gored, my man.
Right. I tried to use the nature aspect of the world, but...
Hey, man, if you want to make way more convincing rocks, you're talking to the right dude.
Well, what can you give me?
Oh, man, for your infinite fealty until the day you die, the best rocks you've ever seen.
Well, I'm not a quarryman, so...
Oh, right. Well, maybe I could, if you, talk to me more, just check in sometime, like a good friend, maybe. I could get a better idea of what it is that you're, you're looking for. Oh, do you remember the apple thing where I give you apples once a day?
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, I could throw that in with the rocks if that sweetens the deal a little bit.
There we go.
Yo, if you ever need anything from, me, Cherim, God of all things natural, I'm 2 syllables away, brother. And then you disconnect.
I asked the beggar, what is the genesis of gods like? How are gods created?
They just do it, man.
You're out kicking your coverage with these questions here. This guy will not help.
Probably not. Yeah, I heard something about Omni Mall. I'm not really a local.
Omni Mall?
So
It comes with the carnival.
I'm not part of the community, so I'm just a little new. What is that again?
Well, Omni Mall is the world's most inscrutable and modular shopping experience, probably. As everyone knows, Omni Mall can shift and transform, expand and shrink of its own volition, making pinning down its beginning and end a tricky process. But by our best guess, you can shop there.
Man, that's pretty impressive. What kind of things do they normally have?
That is tough to describe. Well, sometimes you can shop there, sometimes it gets weird, man.
Have you ever been before?
Oh yeah, 10 years ago, the last time the carnival was here.
How weird would you say it got?
Yep.
We should definitely look for this.
I don't know. If there's a business owner that's burning down competitors, seems like something we could help with.
But I was going to try to bribe the guards by stealing someone else's stuff.
Okay, let's act this out in grand detail.
I steal from this pink pansy with a book. What the fuck?
You reach into his back pocket and you feel a gun. You also feel a hand. Whenever you look up, you realize he's wearing his clothes backwards now, and he's holding his hand in his pocket with the gun.
Sorry, I thought I saw something under your pants. I'm going to go ahead and go.
And I say, "Whoa, did you guys see that? That pink guy right there just took something out of the orange guy's pocket."
That's my dad.
I meant the other pink guy.
I was imagining like a dead horse in a
Pull
field,
something.
and the four of you doing like the Office Space printer thing.
You telling me that guy wasn't fully credible?
Hey, Andre, you can try that dumbass shit you did in the pit earlier and then get stuck in a rock in a hard place.
Yeah, you know the lay of the land a little bit.
Okay, yeah, what I know... I mean, I kind of make my way towards the bar, but do I know what the manager looks like or the owner looks like?
No. The things that you do know are that there is live music and VIP lounge.
Well, listen, Fim. We're now your posse, and you're gonna sell yourself enough that we're going to the VIP room. Let them know who the hell you are.
All right, let's get it on.
Out fucking standing.
I start just looking down at people and just walking through and just like I spit on someone's food as I walk by and calling people little shits.
I think you're supposed to be like noticed as like a star instead of an asshole.
You hear a guy drunk to your left say, "I heard the band burnt Hogwash down because they wanted to play here instead."
Huh.
Oh, you here for the fire too?
What do you know anything about that?
Yeah, we were pre-gaming over there, and then it started burning, so we bounced.
Did you see anything while you were inside?
Of course not. Bottom of my glass, then another full one.
So you were drunk while the fire took place.
I'm drunk right now, pal.
That's fine. What about you, tall guy over there? Did you see anything while you were there?
He looks at you and then points at his own mouth and then does like a no head shake.
What if I got you a beer? Would you know anything then?
Oh yeah. What do you need to know?
Yeah, it's someone doing something suspicious at the bar.
He looks around and he kind of makes sure that there's not enough people around to where things, he doesn't want to be the center of a debate or anything. Just look at the bartender, man. I mean, the coin is moving, sure, but I can't imagine the pressure. I'm reverent to Rayon, and he pulls up his sleeve and it has the symbol of Rayon on it. And he says, "I don't think even he would find this as a good thing. I hope someone's investigating. Could you imagine if we lost 2 bars?"
Happen to know anything else about this? I want you to go talk to the big, tall guy over there going through the crowd.
Fim Violente?
Yep.
I bought his shirt when he started fighting.
Pretty cool guy, right?
I think he had more promise his rookie year. He's kind of fallen off.
Yeah, I'm walking behind him like the drum major at a football game. Like leaned back where my head is touching the ground.
So 15?
You were sort of enswagged, and you feel the confidence hit you, and there's some people here that notice you. The dwarf here by the bar looks at Fim Violente, and he goes, You pre-gaming for the carnies, mate?
Oh yeah, we're going to the Omni.
You're doing the Omni Mall?
Oh, 100%, brother.
Alone?
Oh, well, not alone. I got my
Going
friends.
alone. Yeah, he's got me and a couple others.
Oh, I hope so. The Omni Mall is the world's most inscrutable and modular shopping center. Probably. As everyone knows, Omni Mall can shift and transform, expand and shrink of its own volition, making pinning down its beginning and end a tricky process, but by my best guess, you can shop there.
Okay, are you reading that off of a play card or something? Another guy said that exact same thing to us earlier. Is that their motto?
Some guy told me last time I did it about 10 years ago, and stuck with me.
By any chance, do you remember what sort of product they were rolling around in there?
Yes, from what I remember, you go to the guy who has the device. He will attune the gateway to a store in the Omni Mall, of which I understand there are infinite. What you get is just sort of what you get.
And last question, how is your sex life with your wife?
It's mid.
Hey, were you at the hogwash earlier?
The hogwash, oh god. The bartender kind of like goes over here. Look, I'm just kind of here for a cold one, man. I've been sitting at the bar and things have gotten real nasty for the staff here.
Yeah, it does look pretty bad. I mean, that's not at all. I wasn't trying to interrogate you by any means. I was just wondering if you were at hogwash.
No, I wasn't.
Have you guys just been getting bugged about it and accused of shit all night?
It's all they talk about. If you have anything else to talk about, by all means, take a stool.
How about your sex life? Perception check.
My what? What's that?
Guy near me with a hood right here, and begin to ask or talk to him with thieves' cant.
I want you to say what you think that would sound like in thieves' cant.
Oh, just Cockney.
Oh, mate, you want to steal something, yeah? And the guard's like, what is he saying?
Hey, man, were you at hogwash earlier when the fire started?
Those fucking Heartlanders. The hick backwards probably burnt it to scare us out the city. I'm staying right here. And then he raises a mug, and so do the people at his table.
You know, maybe if you had had their life and had similar perspective and experiences as them, a lot of their choices would make some more sense to you.
His stabbing arm is twitching.
Hey, were any of you guys at Hogwash when the fire started earlier?
Did you hear that guy? That was pedagogically classist.
That guy was a bigot, but anyway, were y'all at the Flaming Bar?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm
buddy,
crouched down staring at him between Fem's legs.
Okay.
Well, I was headed into that bar myself. I wish I could tell you more, but I was just leaving another one.
Oh, well, which other one were you leaving, friend?
I was leaving pints at the plaza. I made a bunch of money today.
Oh, really? I was close to making money, too. It didn't work out, though. What are you into?
Oh, man.
He looks around and he says, crime.
Oh, shit. Well, that's right up our alley, brother.
I put my hand on his shoulder and I say, your money is now our money.
That's a good joke.
His stabbing arm is also twitching now. Wait, you're walking into backstage?
Yes. I hang back over here, but I use Mage Hand to go and investigate what that
To open the armoire? Roll sleight of hand to make the minute casting gestures without being seen.
+1.
That guy's casting Mage Hand.
Table and says, no magic in the bar, please.
I'm just like, all right, barkeep. Fem and I are going to go to that VIP room we discussed a little bit ago. Thanks.
It has been a hell of a day. If I wasn't swamped, I would beat ass.
He
So,
jumps-
hey, barkeep, does this band play at multiple bars, or is this just like an in-house band that always plays here?
Oh, these guys are all over the place playing the hottest spots around.
Do you know if they were playing Hogwash recently?
No, they were supposed to. Kind of worked out because we didn't have a band tonight.
And they were supposed to do it tonight?
Yeah,
How often do you guys go without a band?
maybe 2 days out of the week.
Have they been acting weird at all? Or
Not at all. Saxbot is programmed only to funk.
what about the rest of them?
Oh, the jams?
One with the top hat looks suspicious.
Okay. You want a
there's-
drink, or is this just gonna be what you do all night, pal?
I buy a beer while I'm talking to him.
Roll a wealth die. You need one.
And then I ask for a spoon to have with my beer.
That's really fucking weird, but okay.
And he goes back, and then he comes back, and he hands you a spoon.
Okay, I cast Destroy Water to turn it into essentially fermented bread powder, and I start eating it with a spoon while I talk to him.
You reduce the beer instantly, and he's trying his hardest to put on customer service face and not make any comment or face.
What brings you here, traveler? And I swear to God, if you bring up that fire.
I walk up to the bar and I ask for one of those powdered beer mugs.
Oh, you mean
he's
beer?
distracted.
Powdered beer, best thing since liquid.
Beer too.
You get back here and you turn your shoulders away and you're fiddling with the stove a little bit in a way as to not arouse suspicion. What now?
I like to overhear their conversation, see if I hear anything.
They are not talking about the bar. They are talking about the carnival.
Okay.
And one of them says, "Have you had the peach jam and funnel cake? Divine."
I walk past them, just doing everything I can to avoid attention, and try to get into this general area.
You
Actually-
pass a barmaid, and she says, "Are you with them?"
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
you know them. You know them, and I wink.
Sure. She's clearly not paid enough to care.
I come at this corner and begin to try to listen to any information I can hear from these guys, like names or...
These guys, and I mean just unbelievably, are also talking about the funnel cakes with peach jam. Like,
what's
man,
wrong
those
with
things
that?
are so damn good.
So they're still just talking about peach jam?
Yeah, they're not really talking about the bar.
So, who's in the VIP room back there? We were really hoping to have, just a more chill, kind of relaxed evening then.
I think they're, well, they came in from Reach side, so they're merchants, I guess?
Okay, but it's not the owner of the bar or anything like that?
Oh no, that's me.
Oh, you are the owner?
Yeah, I'm the prop. What's poppin'?
Oh, okay. Well, hey, man. Good on you. Property ownership is one of the easiest ways to create upward wealth mobility.
That's what I hear, and I prefer to lead by example instead of from the desk.
You know what? I respect your grind, man. You seem very dedicated to making this bar as successful as it can be. Would you say you are?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Would you do anything to make your bar the most successful in town?
Up to and including arson. he does not say that. He does not say
He would
that.
include arson.
I have a service to myself that I fulfill with this bar, and with that, I found that I can provide a service to the community, and I would never want to detract from that.
Yeah, I roll for insight to see if he's lying.
Okay.
That's +4, so 11.
You can't really tell, but you like him.
Alright, well, I like you, man.
Thanks.
And I attempt to chug what's left of my beer powder and cough a
Make a
bunch.
Constitution check.
Oh no, I die!
You are choking on the powdered beer and the spoon that you forgot was in the mug whenever you upended it. Take 1 damage. If you're ever looking to make more money, there's plenty to do at the carnival. It's only here every 10 years. Well, it's outside of the West End in the fields. It's like magic how quickly they set it up every year. It's like it's not there, then boom, it's there.
Magic, you say?
Oh yeah,
Sounds like
there's a
a
great deal of
place.
magic at the carnival.
But I would still like to find out about this whole burnt bar thing.
Well, maybe it'll lead us there.
Saxbot lowers his saxophone and says, "Groove servos initiate," and then begins grooving again. On your way here, you're stopped by this guy, and he goes, 7 more shots of Who are you?
I'm definitely work here. You said 7 more shots?
Oh, you're the private investigator, huh? I heard they were sending someone in to take, witness accounts. Yes, witness accounts, that's correct.
So just tell me what you want me to know and I can go and start figuring this out.
Look, here's the real scoop, kid. I heard it didn't actually burn down. It's an illusion to see who tries to collect the insurance. I've seen it 1,000,000 times.
You said 1,000,000 times, but what sort of statistics do you see off of that?
10 of 100,000.
Not a whole lot, but still impressive. Do you know anyone that you might hire in order to get that sort of thing done? They have connections to maybe some of the seedier parts of the underworld. Would there be anyone I might know?
Oh, I heard that they couldn't tie it to him. Isn't there that fire guy in the Bite who runs that little racket down there? You remember that Hesh is particularly skilled at fire magic.
Does the name Hesh mean anything to you?
Doesn't ring a bell. This guy, or I guess lady, walks up to you. I was actually outside and sober whenever it went up.
Yeah, interesting. Did you see anything suspicious?
I saw like a beautiful light and it fell from the sky, but only like 100 feet or so. And I also heard like squawking.
Walking.
Well, that's impossible because I burnt it down.
Oh, so you burned it down?
Psych! He lifts up his sleeve to show you the tattoo of Harlan, the trickster.
Ha ha.
And then he says, "All right, piss off, we're about to bounce." You guys pay off your tab and head out. Welcome to the carnival. Well, go nuts.
I walk up to this little short guy here and say, "So, what's this all about?"
Neeby-deeby.
He starts dancing, he's great at it.
This bad boy's an arcane engine, travels with us. Disassembled, reassembled, and moved with care. Powers the carnival.
Deeba-deeby.
Neeby-deeby.
I start walking this direction and see from across the map, holy shit, there's a petting zoo over there.
Yes, there is a petting zoo.
I sprint to the petting zoo.
Welcome to my menagerie. I do hope you're brave.
Oh, yeah, sure.
For a few humble coin, I will allow you a close encounter with rare, wondrous beasts from along our magical decennial route. Some may even bring you fortune.
Before he finishes, I just slap down some money on his hand and start going in.
Roll a wealth die to see how many animal encounters you are permitted to have, because you cannot meet all of the great animals. You get to pick 2 animals. You will have to
Alright.
decide which ones they are before you step into the ring.
I'm gonna talk to Awful Tim the Psychic Tiger.
That's all you get. You approach Tim the Psychic Tiger first, and you hear,
Every other character said I can't wait to bite this guy.
I ignore that because Kurua loves animals. Please don't bite me. I'm here just to pet you once.
Tim the Psychic Tiger will offer you advantage on your next insight check, whatever that is. And then the other one you wanted to meet was Awful, is that right? With Awful, who looks at you, like, looking down at you.
I bow respectfully.
He smells terrible.
Smells terrible.
Yeah, it's not a good animal.
I still bow, and like on my face, you see that I'm like absolutely disgusted by what it smells, but I'm still trying to give respect.
Okay. You go up and you put a hand on the snout of Awful, and it goes... and chunks of food spray through its teeth onto your face. It's very wet. Your bonus for Awful is you gain access to the Wild Magic table once. The Wild Magic table allows you to cast a random spell from all spells in D&D.
I look absolutely disgusted and just kind of walk out sadly.
Okay. See, Benny, what do you do with your time here? You stop in front of the Attuner. Hey, welcome to the Omni Mall, the world's most inscrutable and modular shopping center. Probably. As everyone knows, Omni Mall can shift and transform, expand and shrink of its own volition, making pinning down its beginning and end a tricky process. By my best guess, you can shop here.
You would not believe how many times I've heard that today, my guy. Hey, do you know, are there any stores in there that sell holy water?
Yeah, probably.
Considering there are infinite storefronts, I imagine there's at least one or two.
Is holy water finite?
It is a quantifiable item, yes.
Then it would be under the umbrella of wares in the Omni Mall. And he's fiddling with this magic device, and then he adjusts it one way, and then he looks confused, and then he adjusts it back, and then the doorway lights up. That's a store, probably.
I shout over to Fim and say, Fim, get over here.
Here, I'll take the next one.
I don't think that's how that works, bub. You really don't want to...
I want to go, but I want to go on the next round.
I don't think that's how... Alright, I go in the Omni Mall, I guess.
The two of you go in, and then the door shuts behind you, making room for more customers to get theirs attuned. Howdy!
Hello there. How are you doing today?
Welcome to Well.
I was gonna say, it looks like there's a lot of... I mean, it looks like you're doing pretty well.
I don't sell any aquifers, that's the trick. What can I get you? Just wells.
Alright, thanks. And I begin to walk out.
I hope you found what you were looking for.
In it.
Well, you look intact, so that's above par.
I wanted to go to the Omni Mall also.
Welcome to the carnival, tempters of fortune. Could your purse of coin use a little absorption?
So, what's all this about, bro?
If you care not to stack meager handfuls of bricks, then by all means roll my bones, sided 6. He points down at the giant 6-sided die he's standing on. If you roll all 6, the whole crew will be clapping. But if you're just a bit low, what's the worst that could happen? You'll be as intact as you were at admission, assuming you've no pre-existing condition. And he waves his hand, and a giant liability form with an empty signature line appears in front of you. And it just says, can't sue.
Alright, yeah, I signed it.
Give it a really good roll. And he says, as it's going up, may your fortune run rampant and riches amok on behalf of my troop. And they all say at the same time.
He's not bad.
You all notice that Benny is now gone. Hey, welcome to the carnival.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Oh, great. Can you start with the boxes?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Could you signed the thing, didn't you?
Yeah, all it said was can't sue.
Well, you can't. Go over there and grab some boxes and start unloading.
I didn't sign anything saying I would do that. I just said I can't
Yeah, you
sue.
did.
I am not worth however much effort it is keeping you to keep me here.
Keep you where?
I literally kill myself before I lift one box.
This isn't a realm or anything.
I know.
Oh, you don't know how this works, do you? Look, kid.
I know I will kill myself.
You are... This isn't another pocket dimension. This is just yesterday. Now help us set up. You are here until the time where you disappeared.
So I'm just in the past now?
Yeah.
Well, alright. And as soon as we catch up, I'm just gonna appear back where I was?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not lifting any boxes, man. And I just turn and try to walk away.
He gets in front of you. He blinks in front of you. and his arms light up on fire. Look, I don't want to be this guy, but I'm sick at magic. You signed the paper, you rolled the dice, you lost, you set up the carnival.
I didn't lose shit. What are you talking about? I rolled a 3.
Didn't you listen to the rhyme at all?
You said it too fast, and I'm slow.
He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a piece of paper. He says, if you care not to stack meager handfuls of bricks, then by all means roll my bone-sided 6. A roll of all 6, the whole crew's clapping. Just a bit low, what's the worst that could happen?
That does ring some bells. Do I have to stack boxes the whole time?
You are here until the carnival is done.
Okay, I guess I start stacking boxes.
Also getting to it every now and again, just sporadically, he has virtually that same encounter with different people that look like they were at the carnival tomorrow. And eventually, after talking to them, they start setting up the carnival. You are back, and your memory is now a little different. You spent yesterday setting up the carnival.
Okay, I sprinted this guy and say I want to play again.
What are you doing?
I'm going again.
No, you can't break the loop, doofus.
Dude, that wasn't in the contract.
What?
I read it over.
I can refuse service to anyone. I'm a private business, numbnuts.
Dude, I'm a protected class. Suck my dick.
He looks over some more paperwork in his back pocket and says, no, it all indicates eat shit.
Okay, yeah, well, I'll come back with my lawyer and we'll wrap you up in so much litigation that that die won't move when the circus moves. And
sounds great. We'll bounce by tomorrow and we know good magic. Thanks for the free labor, nerd. And then he jumps back up on the thing and he starts doing his good rhymes at more passer. Some of the passerbys who are coming up to him and getting in line look familiar.
I'm still trying to just go to the Omni Mall.
I'm going to keep it a buck with you on some meta shit. There's no way to control what the Omni Mall gives you. I'm spinning a wheel. Welcome! No. You don't just get to run all the way down. No, it's fine.
Looks fine to me, guys. Let's go down.
Did you read the sign? Come on down.
Surprise reverse healthcare consultants. What do you say,
Yeah.
Vinny? What you do? Okay.
Make a dexterity saving throw. A pitfall opens underneath you, and you both reactively jump over it. And then you hear from way down at the end of the hallway, yeah, keep coming.
I like to do let's do perception real quick and see if I find any other trapdoors immediately near us.
Okay.
Ah, freaking beans.
This is a good hallway.
Let's keep going.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw. Fim hears the wall move a little bit and starts reflexively dodging the volley of darts that shoot out. And you take a bunch of them. You get underneath it, and then you crawl forward to where Fem Violente is, and you take 4 damage.
Hey, friendo, could you, next time throw me or something when you notice something bad happen?
I pick up Briella by the scruff of the neck and just hurl forward.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Oh,
How
man,
far-
I don't even know what to roll. Can you convince me of something good to roll here? Let's do a strength check first to see how far you go.
Oh, Lord. It's throwing me fucking far.
You get yeeted right here. No,
Hey,
keep
buddy, that's a
coming.
lot of traps down there. I think I'm gonna head back the other way. Good luck.
You son of a bitch. I'm glad I stole your fucking money, you bastard. How much farther I got? Holy shit, that's so far.
Yeah, that's so many. Keep coming.
I'm gonna start walking back, I think.
Okay. Pinshot Prince Pissrods is
Piss
talking
Rod.
about how he is the greatest marksman of all time, and he is spitting tobacco into a little can and air pumping a BB rifle.
I'd like to challenge him.
You dare to challenge Pinshot Prince Pissrods?
Yeah, sure, why not?
He jumps down, and whenever he lands, there's a loud thunk and a little bit of a crunch, and he goes, ow! I have for you 2 challenges. If you complete the first, you will earn my respect, but complete the second, and you'll earn some coin. See those 3 targets? Hit them all.
Okie doke. I'm gonna use...
He, while you are looking over your equipment and deciding how to go about this, just goes like, all 3. Ba-ba-ba.
Rude much.
3 more piss rods down the middle.
I immediately throw one.
Oh, you throw one through the one in the front and also hit the one on the left, like you curve it. He goes, all gods!
And +6, so 14.
The other one you hit like a mid-level center mass shot on. What incredible discipline.
So what about that second round, eh?
You want to earn some money?
Sure, why not?
Okay, say my name 3 times fast and don't fuck it up 1 try.
Good job, Prince. Fuck.
I'm undefeated! And everyone's clapping. Gota is looking down at his directory and moving some things around. He's like, well, this would be much easier if it didn't shift, transform, shrink, and expand all the time. Hey, welcome to Don Tang's Pleasure Inferno, home of the transparent damning. So, are you customers, or you just looking around?
Potential customers.
Great, well, like I said, Don Tang's Pleasure Inferno, home of the transparent damning. The rules are simple. You get a lovely night with these ladies. Anything you want, we have a bed over there. We even have a table. I don't know what you're into. And, at the end of it, I own your soul forever, and you burn.
Oh. Can I sell a friend instead?
I don't think so. Yeah, souls typically need, their ink. You know how it goes. I'm an honest salesman. I don't do any gimmicks or gags. I don't want to sneak up on you with the whole damned forever thing. That's bad business. This is the home of the transparent damning.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. I don't know why I'm asking this, but I feel like I need to keep things open-ended. Is anyone going to damn themselves for some tang?
No. I thought about it.
This is a gag that I wanted to do a version of in another campaign, but I couldn't because Matt was there, and he would have done it instantly.
I think we all walk out. Guys, do you want to roll again on the shop thing, or what are you guys feeling like?
You come in and the door locks behind you immediately.
Thank God, this is what I wanted to do today. Why'd I even go in?
Mandatory blood drive.
Oh God.
He's fucking coming.
He's gonna give you the big one right at Fim.
Terrifying.
And here I was gonna let you have some blood because you looked like skin and bone.
Take 13 damage.
This thing's gonna fucking kill us.
He then screeches really loud. Everybody, do a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab it twice. I'm using action surge, so I'm stabbing this motherfucker 3 times.
It slams you into the wall. And then you stab it in the stomach with the spear, uppercut it on the bottom of the head, making it kind of fall back, and while it's staggered, you throw the net off of your hip and get it. This is what the people in the industry call putting the mustard on him. He is netted right here. Next is Benny.
Fuck, I'm gonna use Wild Shape to turn into an elk.
Go for it.
Yeah, then that'll be my entire action as I'm just now an elk and I back into a corner and get ready to charge this fucking thing.
You go over here and you are an elk now. Andre.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile on it.
Yeah, and then you just multiply it. Oh, rip. That fucking sucks, Chizad. You got anything else you want to do, Andre? You have movement still you can use if you want a better position.
Yeah, I want to go to this adjacent corner over here.
I'm going to throw a dart.
This thing looks like it's got a dent in it now, but man, it looks pretty healthy, I must say. It's out of the fucking net.
Oh.
Hey, you should use Stone's Endurance right now. I'm going to roll all the crit damage together. It is going to be whatever number comes up plus 4. So you're only taking 8 damage from a crit. That's not bad.
I'm dead. Or unconscious.
Unconscious. I'm making elk noise and charge this thing. Bang.
Ooh. You are connected.
12 damage.
You knock him off of Fim and prone.
You
now standing over Fim understand the urgency of blasting this thing right now and getting rid of it, because it fucks Fim up and Fim is not soft. Andre.
There's only one thing and one thing left to do. Firebolt.
Oh yeah, Chizad. That is it. That's the number you like. Let me paint the picture of what all happened in sequence. Monster, universal recipient, charges Fim, gets into his torso and slams him down on the ground. Before it takes a bite, as its head is coming down, it is rammed in the side of its torso by elk horns and blown across the room, rolling, kind of ragdoll, and into its open mouth as it's rolling, firebolt. You hit so cleanly in the back of its throat that you can see its eyes backlit from the fire.
Damn. I'm going to shoot an arrow and try to puncture it from behind so that way the fire continues to go through its throat.
That's a good idea. You're going to aerate it?
Yep.
Yeah, roll the hit at advantage.
Oh my god.
Hit advantage. That doesn't matter.
Thank God.
Another one, the legendary double one.
Plus
Aw.
6.
You aerate the fire and feed it, and you do 5 damage piercing and a bonus 2 of fire. It's gonna be this plus 2. You take 11 slashing damage. Universal recipient gets a nasty hit on you, and then everyone make a wisdom saving throw. Andre and Benny, you both will have disadvantage on your next attack against the universal recipient. It screeches and your ears hurt and you are disoriented.
Doesn't matter, I'm fucking this thing up. Bang, bang. Oh no. Oh no.
Backhands you as you try to hit it with your antlers, knocking you back into your Benny form.
See, I run over here. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot at this motherfucker in the eye with a crossbow.
Nice. And I will be doing a sneak attack, so I rolled 1d6 twice. Hooray!
You put down the universal recipient, and the door kind of like buzzes on for a second, and then back off, and then on, and then it kind of catches its stride, and it hums back to life, and you can hear the carnival on the other side.
Can I take its claws?
Your friend is dying.
I'll bite it.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta fucking go.
You come out, and the attuner looks at you guys and goes, "Whoa, you looks like you weren't being smart shoppers."
I shit in front of him as a horse.
He hands you a funnel cake, and on it is some kind of tan, jammy substance. And he says, "Give that to your buddy."
We smush it in his mouth.
Fem Violente, you come to with the distinct taste of funnel cake and peach jam. It's the tastiest thing that you can remember having.
Thank you, sir.
You hear
Right.
murmurs and people talking, and some people heading back into the city. You hear people talking about another building on fire.
So, hey guys, quick, let's run over and see what's going on.